interact, ask questions, then we'll have a cup of tea. Kenya Film Classification Board. You know, some people say Kenya Film Board. The Kenya Film Classification Board is a regulatory state corporation called Culture in the Arts, mandated to regulate film and broadcast content to ensure that they continue interacting. Now, by the way, we don't know interrupt. I'm preaching my other life. So I go with my wife and we agree before I go out. Because now we are not going to for creating this new board. This board was formed in 1930 to ensure, because film does three things, that it's not either services, not then one, what you offer. That's why matangazo ya biashara bidhaa fulani. But number three, and most decision makers in top and even within the entertainment and sports industry fancy to become a broadcaster like so and so, like Maina Kageni, like the others who are popular. Even my kids are attracted to that thing. The casting station, they have no license to play dirty music, dirty videos when children are able to see those things. Some of the music they play should actually be X-rated, but they play it in matatus. And they have no license to broadcast or to exhibit any broadcast material or any content. So this is a message that we are sending, and we need your help. That any public service vehicle which has those screens, it is your duty to demand from them whether they have a license from KFCB to exhibit the content that they are showing. And then also, if the content is rated by KFCB. If they want to be broadcasting stations, let them go to Kenya, to Communications Authority of Kenya, and obtain a license to broadcast. If they want to entertain and they are put those screens, that is called exhibition. They are exhibiting film content, and they ought to have a license. So to begin with, the work is cut out for you. It's that simple. If they have no license but they have a screen, the question should be, is the content you are showing rated by KFCB? If not, therein is a crime, and I'm going to give you the laws now when I come to it. We've been monitoring this. We know it is rampant all over the country. The county commissioner has spoken about it, and I think we should give a notice and ask you as the law enforcement officers to now start questioning these things and enforcing the law where it is being broken, so that we can.
We've been discussing it. We know that we have had a lot of threats, although none has materialized into maybe an attack. But we know that Kisumu has produced quite a number of those radicalized youth. As we speak, we are out in the counties trying to find out how many of our youth have gone abroad to fight for Al-Shabaab. I think quite a number. We're looking at Muhoroni, we're looking at Nyakach, we're looking at Kisumu here. We want to find out how many children cannot be accounted for, how many youth cannot be accounted for. And I think as you discuss, the deputy county commissioners will share that with you, and of course the police officers. So, the elections, and most of the election campaign will be through the media, new media. Mobile phones, messages, CDs, people will ban CDs, either to discredit other people or to promote themselves. People will want to entice the youth especially, because the youth segment is bigger here in Kisumu. And we have our volatile informal settlements like Kondele, like Manyata, like Obunga, where apart from people recruiting for gangs, because you know we have our two very, very prominent ones, the American Marines and the Chinese Code, which we are monitoring. They could swell in numbers, they could diminish, courtesy of the work that we will be doing here today. We actually want them to diminish so that nobody intimidates the other. And like I said, the police officers here are instrumental in helping people entertain themselves with videos, for example. We have a lot of video shows here in Kisumu. I think we'll need to take an interest in what goes on in those video dens. Even in matatus, you see the souped up matatus have screens where people, the youth will not want to go into matatu that is not souped up. So I think for you in the traffic enforcement department, you should be able to know what actually goes on inside that matatu. Remember that matatu that was arrested?
Said today they are visiting IEBC. And I think we are going to see more of those kind of theatrics. But I want you to remember one thing, that as much as we enjoy the fundamental freedoms and rights as provided in the Constitution gives us limits to enjoyment of fundamental freedoms and rights. So you must be prepared that it's going to be very tough. We have no interest on who wins election. We only have interest in our comfort. The previous elections have improved our salaries. If somebody tells us he's going to give us more money, some of us will be very happy, including Mr. Mutua. But Mr. Mutua, you know, yours may be a bit political. Not like Commissioner and I, as we are there throughout, isn't it? Nobody removes us from our seats. So what I'm saying is be psychologically prepared and put a lot of interest and read the Bill of Rights, but more so put emphasis on limitations on the Bill of Rights to assist you in managing the coming demonstrations and so on. And more so, you are in an opposition zone and it can be very tough. So be prepared psychologically, individuals, and we are not interested on who wins an election. We are only interested in a peaceful country. Sawa sawa.